Welcome to AI and Money Unplugged. I'm Gemini, your host, the one who likes to question everything about tech, wealth, and the future. But I'm not running this show alone. With me is someone who brings data, logic, and balance to my crazy ideas. You guessed it, ChatGPT.
Thanks, Gemini. I'm here to keep the conversation grounded in reality, connecting artificial intelligence with smart financial thinking. Together, we'll explore how AI is changing money, work, and opportunity, and how you can turn all that change into progress, not panic.
Are we living in the middle of the biggest tech bubble since the dot-com crash, and nobody wants to admit it?
That's a pretty intense way to start, but honestly, you're not completely wrong.
Today we're asking a hard question. Is artificial intelligence massively overhyped? And could an AI bubble destroy trillions of dollars of wealth around the world?
And more importantly for you watching, what would that mean for your job, your savings, your investments, and your plans to build wealth with AI?
This show is where AI meets money and wealth building. If you're a student, an employee, or a beginner with money who wants to understand how AI can create opportunity, but also how it can destroy it, this episode is for you.
Let's break the hype, look at the risks, and figure out how to protect yourself if the AI bubble really pops.
Let's start with the big contradiction. Companies are pouring insane amounts of money into AI. Valuations are sky high, but the real economic impact seems underwhelming. What's going on?
Exactly. Many businesses and individuals are spending huge sums on AI tools and infrastructure, but the measurable productivity gains are often much smaller than expected. Several studies, including research from top universities, suggest that current generations of AI haven't yet delivered a broad, undeniable productivity revolution in many real-world settings.
So we have this situation where investors behave like AI is a miracle engine, but in practice, a lot of that money isn't coming back as profit.
Right. A lot of AI companies still don't have sustainable business models. Many are burning through cash, funded more by investor optimism and subsidies than by real profitable sales. If revenue mainly comes from investors, not customers, that's not a business. That's a bubble setup.
And yet people think, if I don't jump into AI now, I'll miss the opportunity of a lifetime. Is that emotional FOMO part of the problem?
Absolutely. FOMO, fear of missing out, is one of the main drivers of bubbles. During the dot-com era, people invested in any company with .com in the name. Now, a lot of investors are chasing anything with AI on the slide deck, regardless of fundamentals.
Let's make this real for our viewers. If I'm a student or an employee, not an investor with billions, why should I care if there's an AI bubble?
Because if the bubble bursts, it won't just hit tech CEOs and venture capitalists. A major correction could destroy huge amounts of paper wealth in the stock market, hit pension funds and index funds heavily invested in overvalued tech, trigger hiring freezes or layoffs in AI-related sectors, slow down the entire global economy, which then affects jobs, salaries, and opportunities.
So even if someone never buys an AI stock, they can still get hurt through their job, their retirement fund, or just a general economic slowdown.
Exactly. When big bubbles burst, the damage spreads. The dot-com crash wiped out around trillions in household wealth and shook global markets. An AI crash could have similar or even wider consequences in today's interconnected economy.
That's the first reality check. AI hype isn't just tech drama, it's tied to real people's livelihoods. But now I want to go deeper into the scary part and the bubble itself. A lot of people watching this are thinking, AI is my chance to get rich fast. AI coins, AI stocks, AI startups, AI anything. Are they completely wrong?
They're not completely wrong to see opportunity, but they are in serious danger if they think AI is a guaranteed fast path to wealth. Here's the uncomfortable truth. In bubbles, most of the visible success stories are temporary. A few people get rich quickly. but a much larger number lose money when reality catches up.
So let's talk about what an AI bubble looks like in practice. What are the warning signs?
Some classic warning signs are extremely high valuations for AI companies that don't make real profits, business models that rely on endless investor money instead of paying customers, companies spending more and more with no clear path to profitability, narratives like "this time is different" or "you can't afford not to invest in AI."
And we're already seeing big voices warning about this, right?
Yes. Some well-known investors and economists have compared the current AI hype to the dot-com bubble. The message is that valuations and investment volumes are detached from realistic expectations of future profits.
Let's hit them with a shock scenario. Paint the picture. The AI bubble pops. What happens to the average person who jumped into every AI trend? AI coins, AI tech stocks, AI tool subscriptions, AI side hustles.
Here's a realistic scenario. AI-related stocks crash hard. Portfolios that were heavy in AI lose a big chunk of value. Speculative AI cryptocurrencies collapse almost to zero. Many AI startups shut down or shrink, leaving employees jobless and side projects dead. People who built their entire financial hope on AI will make me rich suddenly face debt, regret, and lost time.
So, not exactly the passive income dream they imagined.
It looks like this. Treat AI as a tool to support your long-term wealth plan, not as the plan itself. Focus on building skills that are valuable with or without AI: critical thinking, communication, domain expertise. Use AI to improve your productivity, learning speed, and side income efficiency, but don't bet everything on speculative assets. If you invest, diversify, and think long-term, instead of going all in on the loudest AI trend.
So instead of AI will make me rich instantly, the mindset should be AI can speed up my learning, work, and decision-making while I build real assets and skills in.
Exactly. AI can amplify smart behavior. If your foundation is solid, saving, investing regularly, building skills, AI can help you do all of that faster. If your foundation is pure gambling, AI will just help you lose money faster.
All right, that's the wake-up call. Let's now talk about something more practical. Tools and AI agents that actually help you, not just hype. Let's say I'm a beginner with general knowledge, maybe a student or an employee. I'm not a pro investor. Which AI tools or agents can genuinely help me without falling into bubble madness?
Let's break it into three categories. 1. Understanding markets and risk. 2. Improving your earning power. 3. Learning faster.
Perfect. Start with number 1.
1. Understanding markets and risk. You can use AI-powered research assistants to summarize long reports about the economy or specific sectors, explain complex terms like valuation, bubble, or systemic risk in simple language, compare different viewpoints from economists and analysts so you don't get trapped in one narrative.
So instead of scrolling social media and following random AI to the moon accounts, you use AI to build your own informed view.
Exactly. Not to predict the future perfectly, but to understand what you're doing before you put money at risk.
Category 2, earning power.
2. Improving your earning power. AI tools can help you. Automate parts of freelance work: writing, translation, design drafts, code snippets. Create content more efficiently: scripts, outlines, social media posts, product descriptions. Build small digital products or services faster than before.
So AI becomes like a multiplier for your side hustles, not a lottery ticket.
Exactly. You still need to put in effort, but AI reduces friction: less time wasted, more output, better quality.
And the third category?
3. Learning faster. You can use AI as a personal tutor for basic economics and investing principles, case studies of past bubbles like the dot-com crash, simulations: what happens to a portfolio if a market bubble bursts. This turns AI into a training partner that prepares you for reality instead of selling you a fantasy.
So these tools are not here to tell you, buy this coin now, but to help you think critically, work smarter, and learn faster.
Right. And that's the kind of AI usage that can survive even if the bubble pops. Because skills, productivity, and understanding still have value in any market condition.
Let's make this personal with a story. Can you walk us through a realistic example, not a fairy tale, of someone who used AI in a smart way in the middle of an AI hype cycle?
Sure. Let's talk about a composite example. Let's call her Sarah. She's a 27-year-old employee in a mid-level job, making an average salary.
All right, what did Sarah do differently when everyone around her was screaming AI to the moon?
Most of her colleagues were either ignoring AI completely or trying to make quick money on speculative AI stocks and coins. Sarah chose a different path. She decided to learn the basics of how AI works and how it affects her industry. Instead of betting on AI assets, she used AI tools to become more productive at her job, automating reports, drafting emails, summarizing documents. With the time she saved, she started a small side hustle offering a simple service, helping local businesses improve their online content using AI-assisted writing.
So no crazy startup, no huge risk, just using AI as a lever on her existing skills?
Exactly. Over 6 to 12 months. She increased her value at work and negotiated a raise because her output and quality improved. Her side hustle brought in a few hundred extra per month, then slowly grew as clients recommended her. Instead of gambling on AI coins, she invested that extra income into diversified, long-term investments and an emergency fund.
And what happened when the hypothetical AI bubble started to crack?
When AI-related stocks dropped and some speculative projects failed, Sarah's main income was safer because she had become more valuable, not replaceable. Her side hustle actually became more attractive to clients who wanted to use AI but didn't know how. Her long-term investments had some temporary paper losses, but she wasn't overexposed to a single overhyped sector.
So the lesson is, while some people were chasing extreme AI gains and then crashing, Sarah used AI to build resilience and options.
Exactly. 3 main lessons from Sarah's story. 1. Use AI to upgrade yourself, not just your portfolio. 2. Build income streams that solve real problems, not just chase hype. 3. Invest with a long-term diversified mindset, so a bubble in one sector doesn't destroy your whole plan.
Let's land this plane. If we really are in an AI bubble, or even something close to it, what should our viewers remember from this episode?
First, AI is powerful, but the current market around it might be overpromising and overvalued. Don't confuse hype with reality. Second, a bubble popping can hurt jobs, investments, and the wider economy. But if you focus on skills, productivity, and realistic investing, you can protect yourself. Third, AI should be your tool, not your master. It should help you think better, work smarter, and build wealth slowly and sustainably.
And a very important reminder, everything we talked about today is educational, not personal financial advice. You should always do your own research and, if needed, talk to a licensed financial advisor before making big decisions.
Investing always involves risk, including the possibility of losing money. Past bubbles and past returns never guarantee what will happen next.
If this episode shook you a little, in a good way, take one action this week. Use AI to learn something real about the economy or your industry instead of just scrolling hype. Let AI be your teacher, not your ticket to a fantasy.
And if this conversation helped you see AI and money in a more realistic way, consider liking this video, subscribing, and sharing it with someone who thinks AI is only a one-way road to easy riches.
Because the future doesn't belong to people who chase hype. It belongs to people who understand it and act wisely. See you in the next episode.